It's another one of those objective model review videos, isn't it? What are we going to be looking at this time?
Mantic Games' Forge Fathers.
Yes.
It's not 40k related. Sorry.
Also, I've been really ill, so my voice is wrecked. Don't worry about it. It'll be gone by the next video, hopefully.
Your voice?
My voice, yeah. Yeah, we thought we should look at some model ranges from some other companies, and Warpath is a range that exists, and the Forge Fathers are kind of like squats.
Well,
so,
they're like
space dwarves.
Space dwarves. So
I do have some of the models
do,
for them,
yes,
and they are quite good. However, what I will just say before we dive into the models and you give your objective ratings out of 5 for them, this range is sort of split apart in weird ways. So there's lots of like big things where it comes with a ton of stuff, and I think some of them are unique to things. It's weird. So if we miss anything,
it's not our fault.
In the range, it's just because it's weirdly organised.
Yeah.
Don't blame us. The very first thing we're going to look at is the Forge Father faction booster. The main thing we want to look at here, when I can cycle through them, is the bikes, which I don't think are available in any other thing. So that's why I got this one, because I think everything else in here is available somewhere. But yeah, so you got the fancy bikes, and then you got all these guys.
I love the little baby triangle, like digger boy.
I'm actually not sure if that's in anything else as well.
I love
this range is
him.
weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically ignore.
I get
all
confused
of this.
when not is Space Marine.
just ignore most of it and pay attention to the bikes and this thing, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so a solid start.
Solid start.
Next, we have the Stern Hammer Battle Tank.
I like it how it has an angry face.
It does, yes.
It's like...
Comes in lots of different variants as well. Yeah.
Pretty.
Lots of parts. But yeah, what do you reckon?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Just a 3?
Because, I mean, it's not a bad model. I mean, it's very nice, very well painted, but it's a tank, innit?
Doesn't grab you.
Doesn't grab me. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, are those little gobbos?
No, it's a Dwarf Army.
Yeah, okay, but you see the shoulder pads? I thought those were ears from a distance.
Oh, okay, I get you.
I'm also not wearing my glasses.
These are the only pictures as well. This is the only ones. This is just what the viewers have to deal with, because this is the only image apparently.
Okay, I'm gonna give these a 4.
Solid. I do. Yeah.
I think they're very interesting looking units, and it's like there is a lot of detail there, but I don't think it gets murky.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Okay, now we have the Hammerfist Drop Team, Mantic Direct.
That's part of the name.
Yeah.
Part of the name. Oh, look at these chunky little boys.
I guess, yeah, kind of like heavier armoured ones.
I like it how there's like gun, coffee machine. It looks like they've got like a coffee machine on there.
Yeah, there is a pretty big
coffee
chunky
machine.
gun. Yeah, pretty big coffee machine.
I'm gonna give these another 4 because I don't know, like the coloration and the kind of chunkiness in the coffee machines. I don't know, but there's something about it that's very kind of 90s FPS kind of like aesthetic, and I feel that this is...
You feel like they're an enemy in Quake or something.
Yes.
Now we have the Thor Pattern Iron Ancestor.
5.
Just straight up 5.
He is an egg with 2 hammers.
He is, yeah. Well, I hope you do continue to enjoy these because there is a bunch of them.
Excellent.
Okay. Including the next one, which is just another version of it, which is the...
Oh,
Hello,
5.
Mold Pattern Iron Ancestor.
5 because he's Ned Kelly. He's Ned Kelly, give him a 5.
I mean, it's just the same as the other one, but
Give
with
him a
different
5!
arms. Okay.
Give him a 5!
I'm not saying you can't give it a 5. I'm
I
just
like
saying
the paint job.
It is a better paint job.
It is a better paint job. 5.
Now we have the Brockers, who are...
Brockiers.
Brockiers? Yeah, I guess Brockiers. They're the ones that were in the...
The first pack.
Yeah, the first pack, but this is them on their own, so you can now kind of view them. Oh, there's concept art.
Concept. Okay, this is awesome.
Okay, that's cool.
Do more of this, please.
Yeah. But yeah. It's weird seeing, like, space dwarves, but without the beards at all.
Don't beard shame them.
But yeah, what do you reckon to this team, sort of on its own?
On its own, they just look like really pissed off construction workers.
I mean, literally, yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I dig it.
You know, you're saying one of the ones reminds you of like a sort of 90s FPS thing. This reminds me of like an early 2000s
Yeah,
FPS.
like
Subtle.
we went from Doom and Quake to like Red Faction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it 4 just for that because it's just I'm digging the aesthetics here.
We have the Halter half track. We actually get some like in
There's
universe, I guess.
Some moody lighting.
But yeah,
I'm gonna give this boy a 5 because he looks like Robot Wars.
oh my god, yeah, he looks like Sergeant Bash.
Sergeant Bash. He's a Robot War. I've got to give him 5. 5 for the Robot War.
I think I kind of want this model now.
You need this model now.
I'll get him, put it in my grots, and and make him into Sergeant Bash.
Yeah, do it. It'd be so cool.
Okay, now we've got some
the Funky Wonky Chunky Boys.
Forge Guard, so similar to the ones previous, but you know, a little different.
Yeah.
I think different guns is the main thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a 4 because they are cool, but I don't know. They just seem a bit. They're not as fun as the last one.
Okay, now we've got another one of his Iron Ancestors.
He's got a beard.
I mean, they all do. It's the same body, just with different arms.
I know, but I'm noticing new things. I'm gonna give it a 4. Cause I'm gonna give it like ooh. Oh.
Okay.
Boy for scale.
Is that looks like
that's the original sculpt?
Yeah, that's the original sculpt because it's got like brass rod on it and stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's really cool.
I love seeing this stuff.
Yeah. No, this is really cool.
That is you love to see it.
Yeah, I love seeing like
Actually,
masters
it's
and
so
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, genuinely.
I'm
cool.
tempted to give it like a 5 just for all that cool stuff. But that
if
would
you
that
want
would,
to.
No. Yes, 5.
Okay.
Even though I prefer double hammer.
Okay, now we've got another Iron Ancestor. I think this is the last one.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a 4 because get out of here, kid. You bother me.
You're sick of seeing him.
I'm sick of seeing him.
Hey.
And where's the hammer? Not
Fair.
even applying yourself.
Okay, fair. Okay, now we've got the Steel Warriors, which are, I guess they're just like your line troopers. I
Oh, they're really cool.
actually really like these. I love that helmet design. That's really cool.
Do you know why? That's a Doom helmet.
A little bit. They're Squat Doom.
Squoom.
Oh.
Dot.
Oh, you can also see they totally have a space Skaven range. I think they're called the Vermin. With a Y.
I mean, look at that. Go back. Look at that model. Look at that model. Look at it's this Quake helmet. It's literally Quake.
He totally has a super soaker though.
I know it. Okay, yeah, 5. Perfect.
Okay.
These are great. I love these. These are so good.
Okay, now we've got the Huskarl.
Oh, this boy. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Well, he's got a hammer.
he's
He's got 2 6 shooters. No, these are 5 shooters.
He's got Gatling shooters.
He's got Gatling bark and irons.
What is that a different model entirely, or is that optional parts?
Maybe it's an optional hand.
I don't know. Maybe it's a conversion. I don't know. But anyway, this one. What do you reckon?
He reminds me of that creepy old stinky guy we used to live near in that really small town.
He does kind of look like him, yeah.
I'm gonna give him a 3.
No, fair.
Just for that. Sorry. That's a Transformer. And I love him.
Well, it's a Forge Lord / Engulf Cresterson.
Oh yeah, son of Cresta.
Oh, there we go. So he's got.
I love on any miniatures, regardless of like where they come from. The faces are always great if you give them like a real close look because scale is never kind. I'm gonna give them a 4 just because that and the little Transformer.
Okay. Is that for both versions?
Yeah, he's also got like his knee pads are strainers.
Strainers?
Yeah, like colanders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. A little bit. It's the Hellfire.
5. I love the.
Oh, is that how you're interpreting that little mouth?
Yes.
Again, I know I keep harping on like
his boots. Where can I get
old
those?
school designs, but this really strikes me as like it would be like an old action figure.
Yeah, and I think,
Or possibly like a little like it reminds me of like the kind of chunky designs of like Monster in My Pocket.
yeah.
Do you still have one around here? Yeah,
Monster in my pocket.
It's like a Monster in My Pocket, which we of course have one just to hand.
We actually did, yeah. It was just like, oh, it's in the computer drawer. My little werewolf boy.
But yeah, it's like the slightly exaggerated like look to it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just fun.
I really do like it. It's got a really good design, and the is great. I love the gurning. So yeah, 5. The Hellfire.
This can also be used in Dead Zone, which is the other game set in the Warpath universe, which we've actually played.
Yes,
we have. We have it somewhere of the squads. We never use them.
All we do, we talk about tabletop like games, but we never play them.
Who's got the time to play when you're already painting them?
Right, you paint yours.
Well, yeah, that's true. You have got like their orc equivalent, and you just never touch.
Okay, we can sit here all day and play the blame game, or you can show me the next model.
Okay, we've got the Thorgrim team, which is another Mantic direct thing.
Oh, I like these. I like these a lot.
He's got a very short head.
Plot the difference.
I'm seeing double.
It's the beard I'm missing, really. I will give them 4 stars because the squash face guy is like, they're cooler with their helmets on.
It's stars now. It's not out of 5.
It's what? What did I say?
You said 4 stars. Are we working on a star rating now? Have I got to redo the graphics?
Yes. No. I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Because yeah, like the head is good, but like I prefer the helmets. They're cooler. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's an optional bear head. You don't have to have it.
That's not a bear head. That's a dwarf.
Moving on. Okay, this is the last one. Mercenary Forge Father Bjorn Starnafall.
Okay, so that weapon's real cool.
He's
a battle bot.
I have a desperate urge to buy this and paint it in the type of neon colours that like the 90s Battletech like kids' toys had, where they'd have like bright orange like missiles and stuff.
I'm gonna give him a 4.
A 4. Respectable.
A respectable 4.
Okay.
Okay, so now I've got to pick the ultimate Forge Father.
Okay, so you've got the Thor Pattern Iron Ancestor, the Hellfire Pattern, the
Sergeant Bash.
Halter, Sergeant Bash, just a generic Iron Ancestor, the Steel Warriors, or the Hellfather.
The Father of Hell. Okay, so I'm torn between Sergeant Bash and
Okay. This is just his name now.
God.
What you going
It's
for?
very difficult because so many of these models are just consistently good. I prefer heavy armor, like big armor, so I've got to go for Sergeant Bash.
Okay. So the Halter half-track.
The Halter half-track is the best in the Forge Father's range. This is just the way it is now. If you like any other model, you're wrong.
And if you want to put a pincer on the front and a fake buzzsaw on the back, then you've got a really good Sergeant Bash proxy for the Robot Wars miniature board game that absolutely should exist.
You want it, don't you?
I want that more than anything in the world.